Play. I'm Jane Tabor, joining you from the foyer of the House of Commons.
Hi, Jane.
For Tom Clark today, and now it's time for our strategist. And joining us from Toronto is Liberal strategist Warren Kinsella.
Yay!
Hey, Warren.
Hey, how you doing?
There he goes. We got the wave. Okay, and here in Ottawa with us is Tim Powers. Of course, he's a Conservative strategist.
Boo, Tim.
Chief of Staff to NDP leader Jack Layton. Let's start first with the strategy, and I'll go to you, Anne, first. Mr. Layton was up in the House of Commons. He was up on a point of order. Everybody's outraged about the fact that this document on the economic stimulus report card was released to reporters in the Prime Minister's
Look at Tim, he's holding something.
What was behind that?
What's he holding?
I know he's mad about it, but why would he do that?
Well, I mean, I think he isn't the only one that's a little bit outraged by this. I think that if you read most of the reports this morning, the journalists themselves who received it
so is Jane,
were wondering what was going on, and there were some interesting words that we used for what that tactic was about. We've seen this pattern before of a kind of a disrespectful approach towards towards Parliament and towards the people who are sent here on behalf of Canadians to make laws, to consider things, and so forth. And I think the fact that the way that they have used these economic action plans, the platform for which they were given this platform, of course, by the Liberals when they made the decision to support the budget in the first place, the way that they've treated it has been as a sort of a publicity, in a kind of almost publicity stunt kind of way, and to do it, kind of over the Siberian, in Siberia, and then presented in Siberian airspace, and then presented in Beijing. I just think most people probably thought that was a bit ridiculous. It was it was definitely out of line and disrespectful.
Out of line, and over Siberia too.
Let's hear from Warren. Warren, you're like
Yay,
the
Warren.
strategist, the black ops kind of guy. Like, would you do something like this? I'm kind of intrigued by why they would do this.
Because he has no respect for Parliament. Because he has no respect for the institutions of government. He's like a drive-by prime minister. He's up there in Siberia kind of dropping his document, and the document itself is full of all kinds of misstatements and mistruths and so on. He says 97% of the money is out there. It is not, in fact, out there, because he himself admitted that people have to spend it or lose it, as he put it, which is a formula for scandal. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Like, this guy, he just isn't taking the job seriously. So I think he should give the job to Michael, and he'll do a better job.
Okay,
I'm not sure I like my jacket. Oh, look at Tim.
Answered my question yet about
Tim's laughing like a hyena.
This way, just to keep everybody on their toes, or what is it?
Well, Royal York wasn't available. You'll remember that Mr. Martin and Mr. Layton, of course, got a secret deal.
Okay, Tim, nobody got that
joke.
joke.
Secret, which they came out to tell. I mean, the Prime Minister talking to the Canadian media and telling them what the government of Canada is doing. Isn't that what I've been hearing for 4 years? He doesn't.
Has anybody noticed yet that the sound isn't matching anybody's lips?
I think Michael Gnatieff was on the